today's show we have two very inspirational stories. One about a graphic design artist and the other a competitive power lifter. First, we'll take a look into the creative mind of a graphic design Mohawk graduate.
I started in grade 10 communications technology. And I don't know, it was just like an introduction to design and all that stuff. And the best dude in the entire world, Mr. Kevin Grant, that guy, he taught me everything I know. Without him and without the people in the design classes, I wouldn't be where I was today. Photography I got into after communications tech, and that pretty much controlled a big part of my life also. I ended up buying my own camera and my own gear. I took a lot of photos for friends, bands, a lot of band shows I did. Yearbook was the big thing for me. 228-page book, full color. Every page was designed, and I was lead editor for 2 years. I was in charge of, like, you know, the overall outlook of the book, what the cover would look like and stuff like that. 3 or 4 of my books were in national competitions in Canada. I think we placed second on 2 of them, which was super sweet. It's awesome to see, like, your stuff win. I designed for Remax, a real estate agency, a few not billboards, but like bus stop signs that were on a pretty known street in Welland and stuff. And it was cool seeing like my work up, I guess. It kind of blows your mind, actually. I guess it's like a musician when you hear people singing your song or you hear it on the radio. It's kind of the same as if you see your work on the side of the road. You're kind of like, neat. That's awesome. Speaking of musicians, myself, I think a year ago I was actually started a band with some buddies, and since we've done a lot of EPs, posters, and t-shirts that I've done. And it's cool because, like, being a part of the band, you kind of know exactly what you want instead of going through someone else. And I'm actually currently working on the 3rd EP for us. We've done 2 others that I've designed fully: the CDs, the cases, the t-shirts, and and actually the bass drum skin too for the band, which was really cool to do. Mohawk was great. I mean, it was outside of the program itself too was awesome. I met a lot of cool people. I met a lot of like friends that I'll keep forever, and the people inside my program too, awesome. And they've helped me like so many different ideas and inspired me in different ways too. I guess I can't really say where I'll be in 5 years, 10 years, because I have no idea. It's a very competitive business. It's a very competitive industry. But I'd like to stay in it, that's for sure. If I'm not doing it as a full-time thing, part-time or on my own, freelance would be the best thing I could hope for, I guess, at this point.
Powerlifting is a weightlifting competition sport. It comprises of 3 events: the squat, the deadlift, and the bench press. Each lift has rules and regulations for what constitutes as a valid lift. We were able to speak to amateur powerlifter Greg Barkins about training for his first ever powerlifting meet, taking place December 1st.
Hi, my name is Greg Barkins. I am an amateur powerlifter. I currently go to McMaster University. I'm in my 4th year. I majored in kinesiology and I minored in math and biochemistry. What got me into powerlifting is I used to play sports my whole life, and then I got into university and that changed. I was no longer big enough to play football. Mac doesn't really have a hockey team, and of course university brings on a whole new lifestyle. I mean, you're taking more classes at different times, you have more studying to do. So I started working at a gym and I got very interested in powerlifting. I looked it up, I YouTubed it, and I found a lot of I liked about the sport. I just like that it's something I can do on my own time while I can still maintain an athletic and competitive edge. For me, I train every single day, or at least I try to. Every once in a while I have to take a day off, just gotta listen to your body sometimes. But Monday is a heavy squat day every Monday. Friday is banded squat day every Friday. Wednesday I do some kind of bench press. Sunday I always do the banded bench press. And the in-between days I work on mobility. I just put my muscles through some extra work because you can actively rehab your muscles just by putting them through some light work. It's very important. I mean, if you're squatting every week very heavy, you get beat up. You need to come in here and do some light prehab, as they call it. And so I've dedicated at least an hour every day to my training, usually more. And since I can come to the gym whenever I want, I find the time, I make it happen with school.
And fuck you.
Wow, I feel very creative right now, and I definitely worked up a sweat on that one. Look out for designs by Nick DeMarco on Facebook, and good luck to Greg Barkins on his competition. That's it for Motalk. I'm Bailey.